Don't do this bullshit where you pretend this is just how you are. It's not just how you are, because we can see you weren't like that before. This is the best time in modern history to be a right-wing grifter. Yeah. How do you even think you're gonna get away with this? Like, I truly, like, man. Dude. Oh my god. What an insane response. I had to have a call with the Groper Generals about the recordings of me in the gay bar. It's a COVID, but okay. Okay, it's not a furry abuse post, no. So guys, Shamoo has just dropped a huge video on Hugh Anthony. Okay, big 40-minute video on Hugh Anthony. Awesome stuff. We're gonna take a look. Obviously, for those of you who don't know, Hugh Anthony is a sort of British Fuentes clone. Desperately trying to cash in on the wave. He got kicked out of his house. He got kicked out of his house by his dad and called a parasite. Because he was being such an annoying little shit. So let's take a look. What does Shamoo have to say in this Hugh Anthony video that I've heard? It's pretty gemmy.
What would you sacrifice for politics online? What if it was everything?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Prioritise Britain. I'm your host, Hugh Anthony.
Total remigration is next. We're coming.
Yo, thank you for the donor. Thank you for the $2. Huge appreciated.
For all of you, because this country needs to be saved.
Got shirtless men ooga boogering their chest for some reason. What is that about?
Kicked out of his parents for being a loser.
Smash the door open and do it.
I'm a political commentator.
Oh my god.
And to deny our ethnic heritage is to deny our history. To allow it to be replaced is genocidal.
What's gayer, Solo or your grinder profile?
I think I'm the first guy to be cancelled by the gay community for doing gay shit.
And what? Throw me out because we disagree? You're pathetic. Why are you assaulting me? Shut the f*** up, you parasite.
Grifting? How's the grift going? I literally lose everything.
I just want to preserve this nation. Do you not understand? You will not win this war.
Hugh Anthony is a far-right reactionary and political commentator who has been loudly advocating for traditionalism and helping save and preserve the white demographic within the UK. Since embarking on his political ethno-nationalist journey, Hugh Anthony has been exposed online as a gay club enthusiast with an OnlyFans media manager who was banned from Grindr for...
Is 10% done? Not if something interesting happens. But I'm not going to just pull up every video. Maybe I will if there's nothing going on. Thank you for $2. Thank you.
soliciting particular favors from its users. In Hugh's own words, he has been completely isolated from his previous social circles and friends. Most recently, Hugh's father was arrested for assault after Hugh was thrown out of his family's home.
Yeah, so we get a Hugh interview here. Shamoo has interviewed Hugh Anthony.
For the sake of online clout in the UK's far-right political scene, it's hardly an exaggeration to say that Hugh has lost almost everything. From 2019 to January of 2025, Hugh tried to make it as a gaming streamer and personality. Under the name Famulous, Hugh created an Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok to try and establish himself in the online space.
I spent many years of my youth, especially through COVID, just playing Overwatch, playing Junkrat. I used to like sit there and stream on Twitch doing that. And even up until this year, I was still doing Famulous and going over like tutorials with like the new Marvel game.
Hugh's avatar for Famulous was a hot dog, but also, oddly, Hugh tried his hand at VTubing as a pickle.
I'm a pickle, I'm a pickle, I'm a pickle, I'm a pickle.
He tried to rip off Burnt Peanut. Bro, he tried to rip off Burnt Peanut. He was actually a Burnt Peanut skinwalker before he was a Fuentes skinwalker. Bro, no way you were skinwalking Burnt Peanut. Yeah, literally nothing original about this guy. Not a single original thought knocking around in this guy's dented fucking head.
I'm a pickle. I am the Dilson.
They're both Stardust skinwalkers, actually, and Stardust is a Maddox skinwalker. So.
You taste that? Taste it as pure sweat and dedication. That's what my uncle told me when he was on top of me.
You had like a hot dog avatar, and then you also did like VTubing as a pickle. And I was like, I noticed right away, I was like, is this like a gay thing? Like because they're both like phallic foods.
So my best friend, their thing used to be a banana. That was like their avatar. It was nothing in specific. If anything, I watched a guy called the Burnt Peanut, and he's just a peanut that VTubes. I just thought that was funny. I was like, what's even funnier? A pickle.
Hugh was still uploading YouTube videos 8 months ago. just prior to starting his stint in the political sphere, and even cosplayed as Doctor Strange on another Twitter account. Hugh would also tend to leave some odd comments for people on his Famous account, like,
"When you upload, it makes my cock McCreamy."
In one of the few clips still up on Hugh's Twitch channel, he talks about how he has no friends nor social circle to rely on.
I spend every day just sat on my own, unless I'm going to work. Like he was like pretty much my last line of social interaction. Apart from that, I genuinely don't have anything, which is like really cringy.
This is yet another. It is just yet another person who clearly gets into like the right-wing politics shit because they see it blowing up and think it's like the one way to get respect and friends and all this shit. Crazy to have two of these in a row tonight. It's like, it is, yeah, it's the desperation for like some kind of community, some kind of friend circle, the room to gain some respect, and that is all that's drawing them to it. They just see it popping off and they see it as an easy opportunity where just like being like a white guy is basically enough. Well, Elfin's okay, it's not even that. Being a woman is just enough. They see they've got something where it's just enough to get their foot in the door. And they can finally have friends.
I don't really have many big friendship circles. So I mean, like, losing the friend thing, that's referring to my best friend passed away actually 4 years ago tomorrow. I didn't really have like many outside of my online present friends. I wasn't really big at school. I'm not a big social guy. I'm quite an introverted guy.
From his own account, he was a social isolate and generally a nerd growing up. But instead of continuing with Pickle VR gaming as a Twitch streamer, Hugh would venture into territory that would change his family's life forever. In June of 2025, Hugh would begin a new YouTube channel focused specifically on politics. Here he is at his first protest, looking like the lead of a George Michael cover band. His early uploads show him with bleached blonde hair, but soon after starting, Hugh would make a change. He would put on a suit and tie, take the bleach out of his hair, and even start mimicking Fuentes' mannerisms. Or so when people compare you to Fuentes or say that you're like aping his bit.
I mean, this is the thing. When people say that, I don't really know what else people want me to do. Like, I can admit I'm a camp man. I grew up on...
Dude, but it's like, you can't say... Okay, go with that. Go with what else do you want me to do? What else do you want me to do? It works. Go with that. Don't do this bullshit where you pretend this is just how you are. It's not just how you are, because we can see you weren't like that before. And we can see you aped someone else before, right? We can see the chain of you trying to be other people. Where you act different each time, trying to be someone else. It's like, why even try this cope?
Or so when people compare you to Fuentes or say that you're like aping his bit.
I mean, this is the thing. When people say that, I don't really know what else people want me to do. Like, I can admit I'm a camp man. I grew up online. My accent even came from my friendship groups online. I really liked Trump back in the day. I used to be big Trump. I used to actually have a Make America Great Again hat, which is quite funny considering I'm British. A lot of my mannerisms I got from Trump, my sense of humor I got from Trump, that kind of thing. So I guess like his aura was very inspirational to me. But yeah, it was mainly Trump, to be honest with you, was the guy that kind of like got me into politics and I guess radicalized me more to be more conservative with things.
While matching a more Fuentes
how's that? Weren't you gay 6 months ago?
As aesthetic, within the first 6 weeks of entering politics, he would also create his own website and org, Prioritize Britain. They even created their own merch line with mugs.
And the mugs are based. Drink your fruit juice out of a mug like I do.
Hat.
The hats are on the website. We have about 9 different variations.
Shirts and hoodies.
Yeah, he just gave the answer Fuentes would give. Like, oh, where'd you get your mannerisms? Oh, I like Trump a lot. Fuentes would say, yeah, I mean, look, I am kind of camp and I like Trump a lot, and that is what Fuentes would say. He just gave what he thinks Fuentes' answer would be. I've heard Fuentes answer that question before.
Release, if you want a Hugh mugshot t-shirt, they'll be available.
The #1 political policy Hugh Anthony supports and promotes online is remigration. Remigration is a political term mostly used by European far-right or nationalist groups to describe policies aimed at deporting, expelling, or otherwise removing immigrants and their descendants from a country.
Total remigration is next. We're coming for all of you, because this country needs to be saved. Save the nation! Remigration! Send them back! Save the British ethnic groups!
Like, people keep going on about...
Like, he doesn't even sound convinced of the shit he's saying, man.
Just need to restrict...
Bro, he is so desperate to be fucking Mosley here, it's crazy.
The amount of illegals coming in. There's too many people here anyway. Send them home. Remigration. It's needed. I'm sorry, but it's needed.
Growing up in the UK, I mean, I was born in Grimsby, which is a hellhole now. It was destroyed by Thatcher economics and globalism. And then seeing the large amounts of immigration, because I lived in Manchester, which is one of the most multicultural cities in the UK, I think my understanding of mass migration actually just came from my life experience.
Right.
India's all over the place. Every other country is in our country, and we're being replaced.
I mean, you've got shirtless men ooga booga in their chest for some reason. What is that about? So when I sit here and tell you we are losing our demographic, we are losing our cultural identity, it doesn't matter.
Guys, that was a great time to remind you as well. 315 people here right now, 55 likes on stream. Some of those 250 or so people wouldn't mind please moving the cast to a thumbs up and clicking it, or pressing a thumbs up on the mobile device. That'd be hugely appreciated. If you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through a Stream Elements link in the pin chat message. You can also buy a membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat. Buy a super chat, which will highlight a message and read it on TTS, or buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or GIF that'll be highlighted in chat. Then I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So that they're legal migrants. Legal migration is just a very nice word. Just go, haha, you, you're being replaced.
Forced removal is the last option of things. Most people, again, will just self-remigrate. You ban halal meat, you ban kosher, you ban the call to pray, you seize the foreign assets, which include a lot of like...
I'm sorry, that just will not happen. People would not, that you would not see mass voluntary remigration from banning kosher and halal. They would just break the rules, dude. They would either break the law or break the religious rules. They wouldn't move. Thank you, Thiologist, for the 5 gifted. Huge appreciated. Thank you so much. Huge appreciated. Thank you so much. Sorry, like most Muslims be drinking, you know. They ain't gonna move country to eat the right meat. Thank you, Isu, for the 5 gifted memberships as well. Thank you so much. Huge appreciated, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Insanely generous. Thank you.
The religious places, you see the mass amounts of housing that's being swept up by foreign individuals. A lot of people just self-remigrate. But if it got to a point where our demographic is still being annihilated and our own people are in danger of, 1, becoming a minority, 2, the actual danger that's on the street, if that was the last option to remove people from the country, then yeah, that's what you'd have to do. Culture is downstream from...
Yeah, thank you, Genro, for the $3.99 super sticker of the pair character holding out a coffee cup. Thank you. Huge appreciate it. Thanks so much.
And when you have people that were born in a certain part of the world and have different values because that is just where they're born from, and you try and put them into a society where they're not going to function.
Right. Right about Donald's golf.
Different values because that is just where they're born from, and you try and put them into a society where they're not going to function, they're not going to get on.
What people may not know is that Hugh Anthony's parents, specifically his mother, was originally helping him with his online career in politics. However, because of Hugh's more radical ideas like remigration, the relationship began to deteriorate. I noticed that the website is no longer up, but it's still registered for another year. Why did you guys take the website down?
Okay. My mother owns the website.
Oh. Hugh's parents, or at least his mother, were supporting Hugh.
Oh, yeah, didn't she do a web design business or something? Wasn't that a thing in the tweets? Yo, thank you, Orpheus, for the $9.99. Huge appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Huge appreciate it.
Originally, when he started his YouTube and online presence as a conservative, his mother helped create Hugh's website, online store, and Facebook page for prior.
Raised fist emoji, raised fist emoji, raised fist emoji.
Thank you. Huge appreciate it, Orpheus. Thank you.
Prioritize Britain. All of these were taken down shortly before Hugh had a devastating fallout with his parents over his politics.
Really right-wing, he's posting. Oh my God. What's wrong with you? Why are you insulting me?
Which we will delve into later.
Yeah, she was running a web design business from the same Twitter account that she was using shit talk him. Yeah.
Hugh had a devastating fallout with his parents over his politics.
Really right-wing, he's posting. Oh my God. What's wrong with you? Why are you insulting me?
This is the best time in modern history to be a right-wing grifter. Yeah. I feel like it's hitting, like, such a critical mass, if you know what I mean. Maybe I'm coping. You can usually only push this shit so far. You know? There are just so many between, like, Vrillium, Hugh Anthony, like, all these people. Like, I feel like these sorts of people are, like, the death knells of any big like movement like that blows up. It's like, who would have been those characters back when it was like skeptic shit blowing up or bread tube shit blowing up? I can't fucking talk. Bread tube shit blowing up. Who would have been those characters? Well, yeah, that's what I mean, Stylo. That's what I mean. Is when you see these sorts of people popping up, that's just a sign that it's like it's at the end of the line. I'm trying to think back, like who were the really embarrassing skeptics towards the end? I can't even remember that far back, man.
Which we will delve into later. He would continue to go to protests and rallies in the UK, which seem lovely.
So they threw piss. They threw piss. Nazi scum!
Hugh has a habit of picking out his local enemies when he's out at these events.
That's a refugee. Look at this one. Straight out of Saudi Arabia. Not you, Fatso. That one. Straight out of Saudi Arabia. That's a Taliban member right there.
Welcome to the UK, where Obi-Wan Kenobi prays to Allah.
Monsieur, me and Monsieur, we good friends. We come from Francais.
Ice Killer's name got revealed. I just don't I don't know if I believe it. But then the joke here is saying online name Kuihman, obviously. I'm not going to delete that message. Okay, actually.
Hugh also has a habit of finding his allies, and by
I'm not going to delete that message on the off chance it actually is that ice guy's name.
I mean, men he'd like to bed.
Treat me like a far-right protester and handcuff me to the bed.
He's been slapped, had the holy book of Islam, the Quran, lobbed at his head, and had flashbangs thrown at him.
Sorry about that one. Can you leave me alone? Ow! He just slapped me in the face. He just smacked me with the Quran. Just love the Quran at me. Hold on. Thanks for the Quran, dickwad! They've got fireworks over there. So I currently cannot hear out of my right ear. If I do that, there is no noise.
Was that a flashbang that they threw? It sounded pretty loud, so.
Yeah, it was a flashbang. It was a dead-ass flashbang. I have no idea where they got it from. But in all fairness, I'll give it to them. They got pretty good aim. They managed to hit right next to my feet, so.
Dude.
So don't stand next to a flashbang.
He has been arrested at these events before, but has also received calls warning him about his speech from the UK police.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in trouble with the law before.
This has gone too far.
I've had the police ring me about my language and whatnot, telling me that I'm on the border of hate speech, which is ridiculous anyway. I'm a little bit worried about it, but I live by the motto of if you're scared to do something, just do it scared.
We are going to be at the Gay Pride parade.
What a great cut. What a great cut.
Worried about it, but I live by the motto of if you're scared to do something, just do it scared. We are going to be at the Gay Pride parade.
In a now deleted video, Hugh once went to a gay pride parade. Adorning a flamboyant purple hat, Hugh went into this guns flame.
Hey Queens, today we're outside of Manchester Pride.
In the video, Hugh also somehow knows where all these public gay
spots
are.
He goes to the fucking cruising spots, dude.
In back alleys and under bridges. So Hugh and the boys set out to do some cum hunting.
Did we pollute the water with some more semen? Is that a lube packet, Greg? Condoms, lube there.
Well, there may have been a reason why Hugh knew where these back alley gay gangbangs were located, as on September 23rd, Jewish twink on X, Timothy, said to Hugh, he went from wanting twink ass to wanting ethnic supremacy. Attached were DMs of Hugh and this Jewish twink where Hugh was trying to run game and sending his member to him on X. I guess Hugh didn't realize when people in the alt-right said F the Jews that it wasn't meant literally. Timothy, a Jewish twink on X, appeared to be the first person to sort of throw into the public space that you were gay. What's the story there?
Oh, this was like, I hardly know the guy. In my opinion, just a Jew that was mad that I was talking about Jewish powers and tried to take it out. Like that's all I view him as.
Right.
Yeah, this was like my old life that I tried to once lived. And then he tried to rehash it up because I was willing to talk about the Jewish question. Ironic, I know that the one guy to start getting mad is the Jew. And be like, oh, this guy's a neo-Nazi. I'm like, sure. That man is level 10 Jew. He's on his way to be a rabbi at this point.
This is an absolutely horrendous attempt to deflect.
Videos of dancing in gay clubs, hanging out with drag queens, and being in favor of gays being able to adopt children in old archive posts. Asuka also exposed Hugh's media manager as a prostitute who was banned from Grindr for eliciting sexual favors.
The one of me dancing, I think, I don't know, but it was a club, and I was doing a Trump dance. I don't like the thing is I was never really that quiet about my politics. I was doing a Trump dance.
But you are gay.
It's ironic, like, just like that.
What's gayer, Soho or your Grindr profile?
I don't have Grindr.
I'm banned on Grindr, so.
Oh, you banned on Grindr? For doing what? Hello.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You're absolutely standing with.
Oh God. So the actual drag queen thing, we were off to a bar in London. It wasn't a gay bar. It was literally just a normal pub. It was I don't remember the name, but it was on a corner. It was like an Irish bar, and I didn't even know who this drag queen was, but Junior knew who that she was, and he was like, "Oh, she's doing interviews."
On the corner in Soho.
Like, I don't really give a shit. Just take the piss. If you actually watch that video, I'm like very like reserved in it. I'm like, I don't.
You do say you're like, I don't have a grinder in the video.
Like, I don't. But I mean, Junior's like, and I'm just like, yeah. If you watch me in the background, I'm just like, so that was like probably July, because I go to a bar, I drink. We're British people, we drink, we go to pubs, right?
So if you haven't noticed yet, Hugh tends to downplay the gay clubbing videos or some of the past opinions he openly held less than a year ago. None of that is more apparent than in a post from August of 2025, where Hugh argues for gay couples to have children. And remember, this was already 3 months into Hugh trying to create an ethno-nationalist brand online. But on his now scrubbed account, he was arguing for gay couples to have children.
I would rather a child has the ability to be in a family that is more likely to be financially stable for that child to have a more comfortable upbringing, regardless of who it was. Secondly, you go on about orphanages being more acceptable, in your opinion, than a same-sex couple. Can I point how prevalent abuse is in orphanages? Whereas data shows children are at a significantly low risk of abuse from a same-sex couple. The Bible does not state anywhere is it only a man and a woman who can raise a child. It isn't about the same-sex couple. It's about a child in need of love and comfort.
Hugh's post in favor of gay couples having children was made on August 13th, 2025, just 1 month prior to his homosexual controversy. Do you believe in gay rights?
What do you mean like marriage?
Yeah.
No.
Facing backlash, he would upload a video addressing the gay club videos, claiming
it's
that
just like so transparent. How do you even think you're gonna get away with this? Like, I truly man. It's difficult. It's like legit, you know, I'm about to suck myself off in a roundabout way, which, you know, nothing new around here. I literally cannot imagine living a lie like this. It would make me sick. It would make me sick. Trying to just lie through my teeth about my opinions about what I think about shit. Like, how do you say anything other than what you think? Like, how do you bring yourself to, like, just totally fucking lie? Like, sure, there's a range where, like, maybe you say some amount or, like, taper the message. But how do you go out there and actually just say, no, I think this, I think... But it's just crazy. You said it's not entirely lying, but it's like... There's this insane turnaround from gay couple should have to have kids. And he's already right-wing at that point, already trying to be right-wing. To, no, I believe in gay rights, no marriage, nothing like that.
Himself had saved him.
As I'm sure a few of you have seen now, or many of you have seen, is a tweet which is depicting out of context DMs between me and individuals from the past, or a video of me at a concert from the past, which depicts me in a drunken state. These people are making this out to be current me. They're making this out to be the man that I am now. Frankly, that's wrong. It's not who I am now. These videos are used not as a defame against me, but to try and slander my politics and to try and make me out to be unreliable. It's not true. That is not who I am. I don't do anything like that. I'm not involved in those kind of things. I've admitted before, I had a past. I did. I was an immoral man. I was a lustful man. I was a sinner. I found Christ. I believe in traditional values. I believe in conserving our people. I fell into sin and temptation and lust, and it was a very bad time of my life. I've had to experience a relationship which was very physical against me. I've had to deal with the police multiple times. I've had to deal with being spiked. My own family has disavowed me.
Hugh started to have a fallout with his family over politics at this time. However, his mother was very vocal on Twitter for being a proud mother of a gay man. Hugh's mother also appeared to defend Hugh having children, if he chose to, as a gay man.
Christ has given me the ability to be born again and have another chance. to learn from my mistakes and try to benefit society and people.
Wait, sorry, I did miss that.
He started to have a fallout with his...
I've had to sin and temptation and lust, and it was a very bad time of my life. I've had to experience a relationship which was very physical against me. I've had to deal with the police multiple times. I've had to deal with being spiked. My own family has disavowed me.
Hugh started to have a fallout with his family over politics at this time. However, his mother was very vocal on Twitter for being a...
Haha, dude. What is this tweet? I am the mother of a gay man who doesn't own any item of leather clothing, has no piercings, and has never dyed his hair. Well, he did later on. The shame. I should have to have words with him about being a proper gay by OJ standards. Dude. And his mother was tweeting that on 2022 from her business account.
A proud mother of a gay man. Hugh's mother also appeared to defend Hugh.
Well, how about how he just wants to be able to have children with a partner because he had a happy childhood and wants to be able to recreate that, especially because his mom and dad's still together.
Having children, if he chose to, as a gay man.
Christ has given me the ability to be born again and have another chance, to learn from my mistakes and try to benefit society and people. I don't have any of those friends anymore, and I still ask for forgiveness. I ask all of you for forgiveness. I don't want this country and this world to be surrounded with sin. I hope that you can all find Jesus and that you can find the light and the love that he wants to give you. I ask for forgiveness about the life that I used to live, and I ask you to judge my character now and my moral standpoint now and who I am now, rather than who I used to be.
And I have put on a lot of weight. It's one of the many changes that happens when you become a heterosexual.
Like Milo before him, Hugh finds himself in a similar predicament of fighting homosexuality with the power of Christ. However, jumping from being radically gay to radically political is like switching from meth to crack. It's putting a band-aid on a bleeding wound. Junior, who ran the Prioritize Britain Twitter account, was with Hugh at every gay club leak, and was referred to as Hugh's media manager, also made a response to the gay clubbing revelations, but they were much different than Hugh's. So Junior came out on Twitter the same day as the original videos dropped and basically said he was gay and that there was no correlation between what he does online and what he does in the bedroom. I felt like this was heavily contrasted with your response, which was essentially to say that you had found God and that you were resurrected through Christ. You are not gay and that you are rejecting all of that, like you don't have a relationship or anything like that.
Yeah, I think the lifestyle. I mean, people forget that. Like, I've witnessed it firsthand. The lifestyle I view as very toxic. I view it as like a very drug-infested, sexually immoral, kind of like degenerate lifestyle, which doesn't bring out the best in people. Like, wow. My focus on my life at this point is to just work on myself, work on my career, tell my truth about things. And yeah, I mean, I went to mass on Sunday. I have my own personal connection with God.
Yeah, all the kicked out things all confirmed, all happened, and he's been living in different places since.
If people actually want to know, I'm looking at getting confirmed in the church.
To clarify, Junior or Junio Sundo on Twitter is your boyfriend, is that correct? Or are you saying like that you're an incel?
No, Junior is not my boyfriend at all.
He does help you run the Prioritize Britain account, right? On Twitter, doesn't he run that account?
No, he's actually taken it out. If you actually look at his bio, it used to say media manager for Prioritize Britain. Now it doesn't even say that, so no.
Okay, so are you not working with him anymore?
No, he doesn't get involved with my stuff, no.
But before, he was helping with social media and content creation. Was he helping from the start? No, okay. I feel like Hugh is greatly downplaying Junior's involvement here with his online political ventures. For instance, Junior would be at many of the rallies Hugh attended.
Just up ahead, as Junior just put it out to me. Every time, not Junior. Junior, move. Move. Blech. With Junior's over there. You remember the angry man from earlier? He just came up behind Junior and I, and he went, Speaker's Corner, second weekend in a row with Angloid. Junior, I will say they're not happy with me and Junior, are they? No. They're not happy with us. We haven't done anything. Guys, welcome back to London. Another day. Back with sexy cameraman, aka Junior. Sexy cameraman, aka Junior.
Junior also managed the Prioritize Britain account, and if you were to watch any of Hugh's content, at times you will hear someone typing in the background. Well, this is actually Junior.
Junior's having to do my chat for me. I can't see anything.
$4.99. Essential.
Now, shall we? Junior, pass me over the mouse and we will get onto the chat. Guys, I've said tonight, look it up. It's real.
Gingers.
Guys, Junior's a ginger. He's mad at me for that.
You're 5'5".
Even the show. So Hugh is downplaying Junior's involvement, but beyond that, just personally, I don't believe him in regards to the type of relationship they have. The guys in your house for many of your shows, all the gay clubbing you did was with him. You're featured on his website, and he's helped run your social media accounts. I understand why Hugh would need to downplay this, as optically having an ex-prostitute on OnlyFans is a bit of a tough sell in the ethno-nationalist spaces, but just personally, I think Hugh is lying. It's not like Hugh didn't know Junior was gay, and all these changes and distancing only occurred after the gay club videos were leaked online, where they are both together, each time. Junior created an alt on Instagram after the controversy, which Hugh on his private Instagram is both following and being followed by Junior. If he has turned a new leaf and been resurrected through Christ, why would he need to follow his ex-media manager who posts gay club updates? He would go live on the same night when his gay clubbing videos were leaked online to further address the YMCA allegations, claiming radical leftists like Asika Groiper were trying to destroy him.
And I'll address the rumors because the radical left lie. They lie a lot. They lie because they know this is the only way to try and do anything to me. The only way to try and take me down is to make out rumors about me. They're trying to, as hard as they can, they're trying absolutely to rail me off. No pun intended. Rail me off. Think I'm the first guy to be cancelled by the gay community for doing gay shit. That's crazy.
Hugh attempts to portray himself as a man of God who has changed his homosexual ways, but he can't help but do it in the most unintentionally flamboyant way possible.
Now I'm gonna be real, bitch. Now I'm going to be the new me, the improved me, the Christ following me, the man that was resurrected, told Satan to fuck off. Jesus Christ has saved me. And I've moved away from that. I went out, I explored a university life. I explored what it was to be young. But you know what, on top of all of that, I'm Britain's nigger, bitch. I'm a real nigger. I'm a real bitch. I'm a real bitch. I'm a real nigger. Nigga. Clip it, I don't care.
Welcome to the real world.
You put that flame back inside of me that was dying. You put that power back inside of me that was dying. Or I'll sit here and I'll say in front of all of you because I'm not scared about social repercussions. Wow. I am not a victim.
He's so
I'm
cool,
a survivor,
man.
bitch. That tweet saying that you asked to see my willy in 2018 is on nearly 7,000 likes because let's attack the far-right Nazi that's Hugh Anthony. Not interested, bitch. Owen Jones, come for me, I dare you. You're an AIDS-ridden fat that wants to try and call me a pedophile. F you.
Hugh several times during the stream refers to himself as an asexual and incel and has continued doing so since this incident.
What I'd do for marriage, I wouldn't. I'd marry a woman if I was going to get married. Jesus was an asexual man. Listen, I'm an asexual man, bro. I'm an asexual man. I don't do that shit. I'm not interested in these people.
I'm not a practicing homosexual. Like, I don't do anything. I mean, I always joke, like, I'm an incel. I don't really have any inclination to seek relations. I think people don't realize there's a difference between
literally, yeah, wants to be Fuentes so bad, so cringe.
Sinners, and you deal with sin in your own way. And I mean, I went to mass on Sunday because I have a connection with God, and it's about my own personal journey with it.
I don't need action, bro. I'm an asexual, bro. Have I ever had a girlfriend? No. You know how much effort that is?
Yeah, are you interested in like seeking like a woman or?
I have zero sexual desire at this point in time.
As you could guess, revelations of Hugh's gay bar adventures made it a lot more difficult for him to present himself as a traditionalist who wanted there to be more white babies.
And your only response is to call me little and gay.
Yeah. He wants the country to be all white, but yet he continues to practice gayness. You continue to take dick up the batty. Whoa, whoa. To create
Dude, I hate this based and bougie bitch, but it is very funny that she fights with all like the Athnats. It is very funny watching her fight with like all the Athnats and shit. I didn't get to cover it because I was away the whole time it was happening. But there was like a massive fight that broke out on Twitter between, I don't know if you guys know about all this. There's this guy called Steve Laws who started basically going around saying, England's for the English. And by English, I mean white. It was basically his pitch. And Tommy Robinson and Lucy Connolly and Based and Bougie and all these sorts of people were all going like, oh, no, don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. And it was just like a total meltdown for days. It's like, you know, Based and Bougie, Lucy Connolly, academic agent, Tommy Robinson, all on one side. Then there's like Zoomer historian, and fucking you're like all these hardcore ethnats on the other side. Is just so funny, man. Where is it? Or like fucking young Bob as well was poking his wretched fucking dysgenic head in. I feel like I've got the tweets bookmarked. Where are they? Yeah, look. So there's like a thread where Based and Bougie is fighting with this account that's just sprung up in the last few days. I say a few days, for a little bit, but it's like a to the right criticize reform from the right. And it does seem like a it does seem like a mad fake account. I'm not gonna lie. So, Based and Bush is saying, Dan Wootton is absolutely right. You don't have any right to discuss him or British matters since you've just admitted you won't reveal your identity because there's no reward in it. Your ancestors did not defeat the Nazis just for you to be a coward behind a fake account. Get up off your backside and do something if you're that passionate about preserving British culture as much as I am. And he's there talking about, white men have got it rough. And then Lucy Connolly comes in saying, it's always anonymous accounts. Zoomer historian just has a total meltdown. This woman has literally been thrown in prison for being white. She sent an angry tweet after Southport, the racially motivated massacre of white children, which she very quickly deleted. Here she is complaining that people are saying that Britain is for British people on anonymous accounts. You'd think that during her time rotting in a cell, she'd have had some time to reflect on why she was being persecuted over a tweet. She's white. Fat retard. Yeah, very funny arguments here. Also, I guess just while we're here, I just want to glance at this. Tommy Robinson starts crying after being kicked out of a pub. What's this?
Tell me your name. I don't need to tell you my name. I'll find your name. I'll find your name. Mate, I'm minding my own business, yeah? You've got a convicted murderer in there. Yes, so why do I have to leave your pub? Why do I have to leave your pub? I'm having a conversation. What's your rules then? I literally said to you. Tell me the reason. Tell me the reason what you disagree. I don't need a reason. Okay. You know that. Okay. I'm the landlord. Yes.
Dude, he's like agitated, sniffing, talking a mile a minute. Tommy, come on, man. This is shameful, bro. This is shameful, dude.
Yeah, I'm asking you to leave. Yeah. I'm asking you to leave because I don't feel that you need to be in my pub. Okay. And I'm telling you can go wherever else you want. Okay. That's it. And give me the reason. I don't need a reason. Okay, well, you will. I don't. Okay. I don't need a reason. Okay. Mate, wait, club. I don't know if you... Yeah, that's fine. It's not point going on and on. Where are you from, Luton? What's your name? Apparently you're going to find out. Of course I'll know. By tomorrow. Then find out. And if you want me to leave the pub, you make me leave the pub. You make me leave the pub. You make me leave the pub. Come in and make me leave the pub.
What a dickhead.
No, I'm not making threats. He's making threats to me. I'm sitting here, I bought a bottle here. Just telling us, make me leave. I'm telling him. Yeah? I've got a bottle of drink there. I paid £200. I paid £100 for a bottle of drink.
Dude. I paid £100 for one bottle of drink.
I didn't ask him. Yeah? I asked you to come for a conversation. Yeah. So I've come for the conversation. That's right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I didn't threaten you. So what I'm telling you is, so I've done nothing wrong. I'm minding my own business. So what's the reason? So put a sign outside your pub saying, what reason I'm not there. So what's the reason? What's the reason? Because I don't want you. So what's the reason? That's the reason. Okay. So what's the reason? That's the reason. I don't want you in the pub. Mate, no disrespect to you, because I know it's nothing to do with you. But you've got your job to do. It's not like... Hold on, what? It's alright, we had the word. He hasn't given a reason for it. He doesn't want me in his pub. No reason. Right. He's got drug users.
And what's this?
This is beautiful. Hi, big guy. What a gorgeous animal.
Yo, that's hate. That's hate.
All white country.
More white babies.
And your only response is to call me little and gay.
Yeah. He wants the country to be all white, but yet he continues to practice gayness. You continue to take dick up the batty. How do you plan to create an all-white country? We've seen the images.
You've seen me taking dick up the batty.
We've seen you in gay clubs. Oh, so you were just there having fun?
I've not been in a gay club for a very long time.
Oh, but you're still gay though.
I don't do anything. I'm more of an insult.
Dude. Oh my god. What an insane response. I don't do anything. Holy fuck, bro. Seriously, how do you respond so poorly to that question? Yeah, non-practicing homosexual.
Who wanted there to be more
Well,
white
this is great.
babies.
And your only response is to call me little and gay.
He wants the country to be all white, but yet he continues to practice gayness. You continue to take dick up the batty. How do you plan to create an all-white country? We've seen the images.
You've seen me taking dick up the battery.
We've seen you in gay
Have
clubs.
you?
Oh, so you were just there having fun?
I've not been in a gay club for a very long time.
Oh, but you're still gay though.
I don't do anything. I'm more of an incel.
We know you're gay, especially with the way you act online.
Stick my face on any notorious paedophile. I will track you down and find you.
Dude, why is a Tommy clip in here? Why is a Tommy clip in here? If you put my face on any notorious pedophiles. This is a classic, man. This is a classic.
Gay club for a very long time.
Oh, but you're still gay though.
I don't do anything. I'm more of an incel.
We know you're gay, especially with the way you act online.
Stick my face on any notorious paedophile. I will track you down and find you.
Likewise, Tommy Robinson, who Hugh was attacked for being a Zionist shill, instead of wrestling with any of the criticisms Hugh has, simply responds with, "This is literally you, a 3-foot homosexual." To which Hugh painfully responds with,
I'm 5 feet 6 inches. Plus, what's wrong with gays? I thought you were inclusive.
I'm not really that bothered. I mean, I'm a little man. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not very tall, but
You're a 3-foot homosexual. This bitch is jealous.
Tommy is the biggest shill there is in British politics. I can't.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I don't actually believe that Hugh is 5'6", and also, I think Tommy is like 5'6".
Can't stand the guy. I mean, I'm sure you've seen my little spaff with him.
instead of
Tommy Robinson, height in feet. He's 5'6". He's 5'6".
acknowledging your criticisms, he kind of just attacks you for the gay videos and stuff. Is that frustrating to deal with?
I don't really give a shit. I'm like, the point is, well, number one, most people don't know, but Robin Stein's career was revived by 2 gay guys. He loves Israel, which happens to be the gay capital of the world. Hilarious, right? He called me a far-right, fruity goose-stepping Jew hater on X. Because I'm willing to sit there and go, well, you're just funded by the big American forums. You're funded by Robert Shillman. You're funded by Rebel News. Tommy Robinstein is nothing more than controlled opposition to draw us away from more than what the actual issues are and just try and scapegoat Islam as the sole issue. But it proves to me, and it's proved to everybody, he actually cannot argue back with me. His only rebuttal is trying to attack my character.
And all they've got on me is calling me gay. Somebody arranged my funeral. The Shabos Goy took me down by calling me gay. You're gay. Congratulations.
Just 3 days after the initial gay controversy, he was allegedly filmed in another gay club. Janine writes, Hugh Anthony last night at a gay club in Newcastle with a man all over him. Blocked me after I posted it. Hugh Anthony is clearly a fraud. He would respond by claiming the videos were from over a year ago, claiming these were further attacks from the gays. Janine would respond to this saying, to further deceive his nationalist followers, liar Hugh Anthony claims these videos are from over a year ago. They're from Friday night. I screen recorded them from a Snapchat story. I've added a video for proof, the original time showing the 27th of September, proving it hasn't been adjusted. The videos were discovered on Hugh's media manager, Junior's Snapchat, who was with Hugh and the drag queen in the last gay leak. I'm starting to notice a trend.
Yeah, those videos actually were from a year ago. We were in Newcastle. Junior and I have been friends for a long time. Like, they were not from the... If you actually look at the videos, I didn't have I had a mustache in it, whereas I had a beard on my actual video that I recorded in Newcastle. I also didn't even get into Newcastle that night until about 11:30 at night. And I was on the phone to one of the Groiper generals who also was like, yeah, I can tell those videos are old. So, yeah, that was just a complete lie. What I think they've done is just screen recording.
I had to have a call with the Groiper generals about the recordings of me in the gay bar.
When they've decided, oh, now's going to be a perfect time to like try and attack him for something. Because I was also wearing a black shirt in that video, like an actual black shirt. Yeah, I don't own black shirts. They're all very, very old. I only wear white shirts.
In the videos and pictures taken on the 26th and 27th of September, it does appear that Hugh has a beard. The Janine account that posted the gay clubbing videos was created on the same date of their release, and the club videos still remain the only post the account has made.
You can't call me a batty man and look at the opposition. Really? Come on. Come on, like there's levels to it, surely. There's levels.
Does it split your supporters at all, or
some people are going to feel a certain way? Like, look, the thing is, I've had some like quite prominent people reach out to me. I think the main message that people fail to recognize is that everybody carries their own cross. Not all of our sins are the same. He who cast the first stone, he without sin. Like, we're all with sin. We all deal with our own situations.
And do you think that there are a lot of gay people in the alt-right? There are?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to say on that? Do you get like messages and stuff a lot?
A lot of people reach out to me like, I struggle with this kind of thing. Look, I think the alt-right attracts people that feel socially rejected as well. I think we can't deny that. Like, it does, it attracts. So
well, crazy what we said at the start of this video. Crazy to what I've been saying the whole night since the start of the last segment.
Social rejects. Because it gives you a sense of identity as well. That's not an insult to the alt-right. Hello. But yeah, I think there's a lot of people that just...
Like, how do you say this? You're saying all this out loud, having just pretended that you actually don't copy Fuentes at all. You were copying Burnt Peanut, then you start copying Fuentes. Like, yeah, I think, the alt-right gives people a sense of identity. Yeah, you're lacking one of those, Hugh. Are you lacking one of those by any chance, Hugh?
Trouble with their sexuality and whatnot, that maybe don't want to align with like the cult of the LGBT whatever, so they end up going into like the ideas of, okay, their actual identity could be their racial group or their ethnic group, then they end up in the alt-right and all of that. So yeah, I think it is pretty gay. I think that people do struggle with it a lot.
He used to be a pickle VTuber.
Yeah.
At the same time as the gay controversy arose, Hugh began lamenting the fact that he had lost both his friends and family, that they no longer want anything to do with him.
I've had every single one of my friends disavow me, reject me, block me. It's not a lot.
This is the Diorio music. I'm going to put a fucking hole in my monitor, bro. I'm going to put a fucking hole in my monitor hearing this Diorio-ass music.
Because I have nothing to laugh over. As I said, I've been disavowed by all my friends. Everybody that I used to be friends with is now ditched me. My own family objects to my opinions. In fact, to the point where they don't want to talk to me.
I just think they couldn't take being associated with me, because when you're willing to stand up and talk about race, when you're willing to stand up and talk about like our ethnic group, and you're willing to talk about like the Jewish power and whatnot, you are scapegoated as a white supremacist, neo-Nazi, whatever. Even though I don't align myself politically with that at all in my own like description, that's what you're scapegoated as. So, I mean, people don't want to associate with that, so the easiest thing to do is just cut it off.
I don't say this for my own gain, because I've gained nothing. I have gained nothing.
In October, Hugh's entire life would blow up in a spectacular fashion, as he was forcibly removed from his household.
I didn't want to do this, but sadly, it has gotten to this point. My dad has just been arrested for assault against me, and I have been kicked out of my house because of my politics. If you can please spare any help, it would be greatly appreciated.
Hugh's mother, on her business account, would respond to Hugh's post with, "He's a lying, nasty narcissist. Choose your side wisely." She also said, "Don't send him money, he's a liar." Hugh would then retaliate against his mother by posting a video of them kicking him out of the house.
My mother is calling me a liar about the situation and trying to attack me online still. You asked for this? Enjoy the evidence. I apologize for my language. They have been attacking me over my politics for months. I pray you find Jesus, but you lost a son.
Open the door, my house. I pay for this shit. Why not?
Womp.
Why not?
Womp.
Oh my God, I pay for this house. I'm phoning 999, telling to tell you, you are.
And what? You're threatening me because we have a difference in opinion. You're gonna smash the door open. Go on. Smash the door open and do it. And what? Throw me out because we disagree? You're pathetic. I hate you people. I always have. Yeah. How do you think Nano and Gran are gonna react? You wonder why they're so... Go and smash it open. We disagree. I want to preserve my people and you want to hurt me because I want to preserve my people.
No.
Why? Smash the door open. Do it. Prove it.
To leave?
Prove it.
To open the door. So open the door now so that you can...
No, if you want to smash the door open because I disagree about who should be in this country, do it. If you want to smash the door open because I disagree who should be in this country, do it. You go drunk and this is what happens.
Do you want to leave?
No.
Why not?
But all you're going to do is shout at me because you're drunk. I don't even understand. What is your problem?
This is just so classic, bro.
What is your problem? You're going to regret this in 10 years' time when I don't speak to you anymore. Mom, you're going to regret this in 10 years' time when I don't speak to you anymore because you rejected me when I was right. You're going to reject this in 10 years' time when I have nothing to do with you. This is the end, okay. They're going to reject it in 10 years.
No.
Do it then, because you're trying to smash my door open, because I disagree. Oh, she's crying!
Absolute crazy way to behave to your mother. Is this a thing? The gay dudes hate their mothers? Is this a thing? Is this like a thing?
My son is 22 and he's really radicalized. I can't...
Radicalized?
What's your address? Concern he's harming himself.
I'm not harming myself.
What's your concern with him in his room?
I'm a political commentator.
Really right when he's posting.
Oh my
stuff
god.
online.
It is funny to me that Hugh's mother is acting like she didn't realize that Hugh was really right-wing when she was the one that created both his website and online store.
He's shouting at us and refusing to come out his
This is so dramatic.
I can understand you.
I'm so sorry.
You don't scare me, Dad.
He's so fucking cool, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
You don't scare me, Dad.
Hugh's father comes up the stairs looking like a literal demon. Hugh says,
You don't scare me, Dad.
However, on Hugh's old Twitter, one post stuck out to me. Hugh posted, quote, "My dad just came home feeling ill. Well, I'll be hiding in my room if anyone needs me." It's an odd thing to say, and I don't remember ever being scared.
Dude. No way. Bro. You're literally posting like the... He's like posting tweets like the furry art. You know the furry art? Where it's the shadows. He's like hiding in the corner. And it's like mom and dad fighting with the alcohol bottle. There's the furry child hiding in the corner with the shadow over him. He's like posting like that. He's like he's posting like that.
Scared of my father if he was feeling ill. So when Hugh says,
You don't scare me, Dad.
I am not believing him.
No, I know. No. What is wrong with you? Why are you assaulting me?
You are not
Why are you assaulting me? Why are you assaulting me?
Shut the f*** up, you parasite. I have brought you up for 20 years.
Let me leave.
What the f*** have you become?
Let me leave.
What have you become?
Let me
I want
walk.
you to leave. Jesus Christ, we're not...
Then let me walk out that door. Let me walk out that
Wait,
door.
we're saying he's just saying because he doesn't want to catch an illness. I mean, I suppose it could be. It'd just be an odd thing to post. Like, I don't know. I suppose it could be.
If he was feeling ill. So when Hugh says,
You don't scare me, Dad.
I am not...
Oh. June 27th, 2020. It's a COVID, but okay. It's not a furry abuse post, no. June 27, 2020. Dad came home feeling ill, be hiding in my room. I need you. Yeah, it's COVID. It's COVID.
My father if he was feeling ill. So when Hugh says,
You don't scare me, Dad.
I am not believing him.
No, I know.
No. What is wrong with you? Why are you assaulting me?
You are not...
Why are you assaulting me? Why are you assaulting me?
Shut the f*** up, you parasite. I have brought you up for 20 years.
Let me leave.
What the f*** have you become?
Let me leave.
What have you become?
Let
I
me
want you
walk.
to leave. Jesus Christ, we're not...
Then let me walk out that door. Let me walk out that door.
Have you...
Let me walk out that door.
What
Let
have you
me
become?
walk out that door.
Answer my question.
Nothing. I just want to preserve this nation. Do you not understand?
You will not win this war.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
I'm leaving this house. Right now.
I want you to leave. I don't want you to come back.
I'm leaving right now.
I want you to go right now.
I'm leaving right now.
Go.
Oh my god,
I'm
now
leaving.
he's filming us.
No, I'm leaving.
You, I have nothing to hide.
You're off to jail tonight, by the way. You just assaulted me.
You.
I want to leave. I want nothing to do with you.
You walk them out. Off you go. Off you go. Don't come back.
Go away.
You want to smash...
Go away. What is wrong with you?
Don't come back.
This is my blood.
No, they're not on cocaine, but they had all been drinking that evening, I think.
Do not want anyone to attack them at all. No threats, no anger, no abuse. However, I will not allow them to slander me after all the attacks I have been under. This is to clear my name. Stop lying about me. I love my people and will protect this country.
Hugh's mother would continue sniping him in the comments with, "He's a liar. He's had his dad arrested on trumped-up charges. He's a nasty, vile individual."
My mother, ladies and gentlemen, trumped-up charges, clear as day assault because we disagree politically.
And a lot of people said I called the police. I did not call the police. I'm not gonna go majorly into it. I want to just clear up these facts. I did not call the police. That was not rank. You can literally hear on the video. It is not me that is bringing the police. I say you're going to be arrested tonight because the way that it works is when the police turn up, they're going to want the evidence so I don't get arrested because I've been radical and too extreme far right, whatever. And like, if you accuse me of that and the police decide, hey, we're just going to arrest you because if you've caused offense, then, you know, that's a crime here. It was to prevent myself from getting in legal trouble because if I get arrested for hate speech, it's very easy for them to go, oh, we're going to look at your social media. We're going to deem this one to be objectively offensive because the way that it works in the UK is if it is deemed as grossly offensive without intent, you can be arrested.
You missed the little visual gag where he put up.
If it is deemed as grossly offensive.
That grossly guy, this guy's name was grossly offensive. But you can kind of see it by my quickler.
Offensive without intent, you can be arrested and you can be charged. My fear is that is exactly what would have happened. So there's many reasons I was recording. That is one of the reasons, because you know, crazy situations. But I said you're going to be arrested tonight as a warning because I knew that when the police turned up, that is the approach that they would take because of the evidence.
Do not attack my mother. I am just proving that I have done nothing wrong other than thinking differently.
Hugh's mom responded to one of his fans with, "We are super base. We just don't do lying and bullshit. That's all Hugh's capable of. Lying and bullshit."
Your mom is on Twitter saying, "We are super based. We are super based.
Just don't do lying and bullshit. That's all Hugh's capable of. Lying and bullshit."
You may think I am a grifter. This is very real. This is my life. I will sacrifice everything for this country.
Do you regret posting the video online?
From a family point of view, yes, because it's my family. From a me point of view, no, because it allowed me to get help. And, I was in a bad situation. Like I genuinely was just lobbed out on the street at 1 o'clock in the morning because I'm too radical.
Hugh was able to find a place to stay and would begin doing live streams to address his father's arrest and being exiled from his own family.
So this is where we are now, and this is what it's going to be for the time being. You all saw the video. It's not entirely something I wanted to post. It was something that I felt like I had to post because I am not one to allow myself to be dragged down and lied about, even if they do everything against me to try and deter me, to ruin my career, to turn off my website and try and slam me down, to make it out like I'm some crazy man. Look, I don't care. I've had all the people in my DMs. You got to realize that me being kicked out and my parents saying they hate me, like, to me, that's nothing. It's annoying, but it's just like, okay, whatever. And look, I deleted the video and people are like, oh my God, he's a pussy, he deleted it. I deleted it because my nana asked me to, and my nana is my favorite person in the entire world. You want the truth? I'm being fired from my job. I'm being fired from my job because they don't like my politics. Unemployed grifter. I still have a job, I'm just getting fired. Grifting, how's the grift going? I literally lose everything. I've gained nothing, I lose everything. I lose it all because I'm willing to say what people are not ready to hear. You want me to live a fake life where I don't say the truth just so I can have comfort? I'd rather say the truth and lose everything.
There is an interesting dichotomy here. Hugh claims he refuses to live a fake life, that he would rather lose everything. And while I don't personally doubt his convictions to sacrificing his family, friends, and job for his politics, I'm not entirely sure this is the case when it comes to his identity and sexuality, as those are typically at odds with traditionalism.
Yeah, but I just don't, it's not about, he doesn't have conviction as politics, so it's not about the politics. It's obviously not about the politics. He just sees a way of, like, having people that respect him, having a new life, and that does come over his appreciation for his parents because he's 20 something.
an extent. Just 3 months prior to this, Hugh was advocating for gay couples to have children. But because the far right is refusing to accept him as is, he is having to sort of live a lie, if he is being dishonest about changing his life.
You didn't have anything to lose to begin with. Are you sure? I had a nice social life. You've seen the videos. I had a nice social life. I could go out. I had really good friends. I could go out, get drunk, enjoy myself.
Yeah, wasn't he saying he had a terrible social life before?
Youthful life. I threw that all away to begin to tell my truth. Kicked out of his parents for being a loser. You guys are so bad at insulting. Come on, please. If you're going to insult me, make it good. If you're one of these people that's like, haha, your parents hate you. Okay. Remember when you shit yourself because your dad walked into your room? I'm not a confrontational person. All these people that come in and hate.
What a response. What a response. Remember when your dad started pressing you on that video and you shit yourself? I'm not a confrontational person. Cool stuff, man. Really cool stuff.
Okay. Remember when you shit yourself because your dad walked into your room?
Saving the white race.
I'm not a confrontational person. All these people that come in and hate on you, right? You're a loser. Your parents hate you. You know what they can't do? They can't argue against me without saying racist, Nazi, fascist. That's it. It's buzzwords. I love my parents. They are my parents. God gifted me my parents. But I will say, they don't understand my politics.
Hugh being thrown out and exiled from his family went viral quickly. It was sort of a perfect vector for people looking to attack the alt-right, chief among them being a closeted gay in their parents' abode. Most of the memes created all revolve around Hugh's father calling him a parasite.
Shut the f*** up, you parasite.
And the cinema of his dad telling Hugh,
Do you not understand? You will not win this war.
even when Hugh is in public now, people just yell at him that he's a parasite in reference to his father.
You parasite. No, not a parasite, hey.
Outside of the initial room Hugh streamed in,
That's what Soul wanted to do. Soul wanted to go and shout parasite at Hugh.
I've also seen him in hotels. He even had a bottle of whiskey, I think, on the bed behind him during a Q&A recently. Now he typically always uses green screen, so it's hard to know how often he is jumping from place to place or hotel to hotel. Hugh Anthony has lost his friends, family, and job in an effort to build himself up as a prominent member of the alt-right in the UK. Ironically, Hugh is a gay man who advocates for traditional white values. While I don't personally believe his claims about his former media manager Junior, I do believe Hugh is willing to give up absolutely everything for his politics and to carve out a place for himself in the online discourse.
It's not for his politics. It's purely for the internet career.
Whether that means portraying himself.
You can see it. You can see it. He would literally, he's been trying to do any kind of internet career for ages. He would give anything for that. It's not giving anything for the politics.
As something he hasn't been for his entire adult life, or being left without a home and estranged from his family. He was only 22 or 23 years old, and while there are plenty of things to critique, particularly his past, I do think he is talented and shouldn't be totally dismissed providing he keeps improving. You sort of have to remember Hugh has only been doing this for 6 months, and I certainly have more respect for him over Zionist shill cons like
Okay,
Tommy
but
Robinson.
he hasn't been doing it for any 6 months. Okay, Shamoo was trying to be like, give him credit. He hasn't even been doing it for 6 months. He's been doing it for like years. We went over that. He's been trying to stream for years. And just every time he picks someone else to emulate, to copy. And he's not seemed to put his own spin on it in any way.
Center FTM Patriot. So wherever Hugh ends up in the years to come, I wish him all the best.
A wise man is free no matter where he is. True freedom is not found in wealth or power, but in needing nothing. Poverty and loneliness are not curses, but virtues that one can teach oneself. Men spend their entire life chasing gold or status, yet remain slaves to their own desires. The only master worth serving is reason, and the only chains worth breaking are those of illusion.
That's not a very Christian sentiment. That's actually like, that sounds totally incompatible with a lot of Christian thinking, actually. The only master worth serving is reason.
Hey guys, please hit
Isn't
like
there
on the
literally
video, as
some line you'll have no masters before me or some shit?
it helps the channel and the algorithm. If you want to support more content like this, you can do so at patreon.com/shamoo411. If you have Cash App, you can donate at $shamoo411. Also, channel memberships and super chats are enabled. What do you think of Hujan is hosting? Are you familiar?
I know I don't know anything really about it. We spoke very, very briefly. I've never watched his show or anything like that, so I have no idea what his beliefs are.
Okay, so you don't know what he's hosting? Okay.
Is that rude to say? I don't know.
No, it's not.
Dude, they're huge and shit talk, man. Oh my god, that's funny.
It's a gag, actually.
Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I said that. I've never watched his shit.
That's funny. Dude, what is he hosting shit? That is funny. That is funny. He's hosting, but he doesn't seem to host anything. Wow. Great video. Go and support this Shamoo video, guys. Go and check it out. Go and like it and stuff. Go and subscribe to Shamoo. Pay him on Patreon and stuff. Awesome video.